Bruno Volkmann, still your chip leader as he has been for a couple of days in this, the Millions South America main event. All right, Sam back in action, sevens in the hijack. Bruno is an ace-8 off, but this would be a little wide. Can't 3-bet every single spot. Kaya with deuces in the small 15 bigs. Might be time to draw a line in the sand. He does wing them in. And he's going to get looked up, I feel, by Sam here for 15 bigs. Pocket seven's just going to be too strong to lay down. So we know Kaya can jam any pair, as we see here. Does flick it in 15 bigs. Not thrilled about it, but he'll be thrilled when he sees deuces. Kayo has won a lot of all-ins on this feature table. Can he find one more suck out?
Chama aqui, vem cá, Cássio.
Well, 70 in the window. That spells death, Barbie. Absolute miracle running deuces. And not to be. Kayo out in 6th place. 2014 BSOP champion. Adding another healthy cash to his career here in Brazil. Wishing good luck to his compatriot, making his way to payouts, where he picks up $1 million reals.
Now we are neighbors.
Bruno opens under the gun. Marty with jacks in the cutoff. Wow. He's just going to rip it in. Ooh.
Wow.
Wow, this is...
This is actually really close.
Right.
Wow.
We're looking at here, so...
27 big blinds or so?
Bruno's opened the first spot. Marty's jammed at the second spot. It's quite quick as well, wasn't it? It wasn't...
Yeah.
3-7 and 6.
I think that almost leans...
Marty's definitely shoving 9s and 8s.
Right.
So I think you just got to go with it.
And it's just the speed this shove does. I mean, yeah, I feel like it's not... Like, I feel like if he's going to balance and like just shove kings here, it'll take a few seconds to get to. I don't know, maybe not. I know Marty knows these spots, but if I were in Mattis' shoes, I'd be like, wow, that happened pretty quick. And
yeah, you're not wrong, for sure. I couldn't really see him just cram it in kings, but wow.
Yeah, there we go.
There he goes.
Can't really fault Mattas for this one. Marty's got a few seconds to wait to find out he's actually in great shape.
Yeah, he's probably hating life.
I have a good hand, but he says, well, you've got a great hand.
It's big pot.
And I think it's worth noting, Mattas said earlier, you know, he might be a little bit more gambling than most. He wants to win.
He's coming off that fresh second place finish in Vegas at the LAPC main. He's
financially comfortable.
Yes.
Is the word we like to use. Wants this title desperately, so you can see why he does take the high variant spot here. Gets it in against Marty. King, 5.
5-5.
5-5 would be a chop.
I just love how the flop comes and Marty gives him that glare, like like we're doing serious things right now.
Take a king.
I think 5 or jack.
10.
Is what? Do my move. Stand back.
He's got more chips. You can't do the stand and
full,
backpack
yes,
if you.
He put the jacket on, the backpack on, everything when he covered.
Ooh. Let's go.
Go. Marty up to 82 million.
1,000.
Matas down to 48. Big shift. 5.5 the bet. Marty with that nut flush draw. And here we see Sam with Queen 8. Queen of Hearts. So a hand that picks up a lot of backdoor draws, although we can see he's in bad shape against Marty's nut flush draw. And there it is, nut hearts on the turn. Everything going the way of Marty Matas at the moment. He checks, and this is a card that I feel Sam's going to have to barrel off with. Queen of Hearts and an 8, blocking straights and flushes. Put Marty under a lot of pressure with one pair of hands. He does decide to check back and makes a queen on the river. Well, that is gin for Marty. He's found the check on the river. Sam with a clear value bet, having hit that queen. And well, he's going to feel sick when he gets raised here. Giving up on the pot. And then finds card he has to value bet. Counting out 7 of those 1 million chips. Switching one of them out makes it 6.5 million. Marty ready to spring the trap. And Brian, that's a pretty sick run out. Obviously, Sam checked back the turn when it's kind of a good card for him to barrel, I guess, but then finds the black queen on the river.
Yes.
And Marty somehow finds another check. And he'll double check my cards.
Let me make sure I have the nuts.
This old chestnut.
All in.
Wow. That was pretty fast, too.
Check, rip.
It's kind of... I don't know if I like that.
Right.
It's so big. Like, and when he checks back... when he checks back the turn, you know he's almost never got a flush.
Right, and you really want to have a flush when you check down.
Like, what's... You know, I just can't really see any single hand that would play that way and then call a river shove.
All right, as we switch out the dealer, look how this chip situation has changed. Blab with 16 big, Sam down to just 25 now.
Wow.
Matas on around 50, Marty was 75. But still with basically double the count of second place, Bruno Volkmann, the runaway chip leader here at the Million South America main event final table.
Flip.
Classic flip. Best of luck,
Yeah.
Vlada.
Good luck.
All right, Vlada at risk.
Off to the races.
Too hard.
Wow. This is giving me flashbacks.
This is exactly how
Bad
you do it, right?
flashbacks.
You had it was ace king of hearts as well,
Exactly hearts, yeah.
right? 2 hearts on the
Ten of
flop.
hearts.
Can Marty do what you didn't manage to do? Find an ace king or a heart on the turn.
There it is.
There it is. Vlada drawing dead on the turn.
Thank you. I'll play. Oh, thanks.
Well,
Vlada's
great
too
result
Like,
for him.
Thank you, man.
Great
Good luck.
player.
Let's put out the chips for the call. So pretty big pot forming here.
Chip leader on chip leader action.
Wow.
All right.
King 8-3, 2 clubs. Marty with a flush draw.
We've had some
Bruno,
nice flops.
Bruno strong ace high and backdoor flush draw. Backdoor raw flush draw.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
So let's
expecting.
check. I guess this is one of the hands Marty's going to want to bet, right? 6-side flush draw.
Yeah. Yeah.
12.8 in the pot.
Looks like he's going
6.7. So a little over
Bruno's
half.
got a peel one.
Call the flop. Deuce of hearts on the
Gives-
turn. All right, Marty
What a
picks up a
spicy
gutter.
turn. 2 flush draws gives Marty a gutter. These boards have been a lot of fun.
Now, if Marty bets here, this could develop into a really, really key pot on this final table.
Yeah. If he bets, it's going to be big. He may just try and see a river. Yeah, he's
I
going
like it.
big.
I feel like
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
got to bet here, right?
Yeah.
Like you say, you called it will go big.
And we won't be seeing a fold, that's for sure.
Shade under 21 million is the bet. Yeah, this would be pretty sick if Bruno could whip out a raise here.
Yeah. His hand's kind of too good, though.
Right. You do, of course, beat all the bluffs.
There's that stare down.
But what I mean, if he were to raise here, what does Martin do with? I mean, what hands does he get in?
What did he say?
I think he was just confirming
Okay.
the bet size.
Okay.
All right. So here we go, 68 million chip
This-
pot. Need a player with a pair. We have 2 flush draws on board.
Let's see a river, James.
I mean, let's have the 3 of spades. Come on, let's see what happens on a brick.
Wow,
9 of
there's a
diamonds.
brick.
There is the brick. Wow. Bruno checks. Marty looks at the river finally, and that's a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
And you see a red card.
Oh, he's
Okay,
double
at least a
check.
balance to the double check on our cards. See him do this with strong hands up to now. It's like, what have I got myself into here?
Yeah.
All in.
Wow! All right.
Oh my
Marty
God.
rips it in.
What
One
a boss. That sigh right there.
That side's amazing.
That's poker.
Bruno's smart. I don't think whether he thinks Marty's been like kind of joking around there, but wow.
So sick.
I wanted to see the brick. We got a brick and we got a jam.
Yes.
That is fun. You're sitting there on this final table. You're thinking, how have I got a 70 million chip pot? Suddenly I'm jamming my
With
stack in
6
against
high.
the chip leader with 6 high.
With all those chips, would you skip the PP live?
All right, Bruno raising from the small queen jack of spades. Marty defends queen 10 from the big. 2 big stacks going at it. And once again, Marty
Holy
flops gin. Queen
Jeez.
10 3. Top 2.
Bruno's lucky it's all hearts for
Right.
sure.
This will slow it down a little bit.
See how good Marty's running.
Yeah, this is good. This could see the chip lead switch.
It's definitely a good card for him.
So Bruno picks up a straight draw now. Of course, Bruno won't know he's been bluffed yet. 13-minute delay. Your 1 pair on the turn. Out of position to the other big stack, and he's barreling away yet again. And he does just check fold the turn.
Wow. That's impressive. Wowzers. He's playing really good today.
What a turn card, the 4 of hearts. Gin for Bruno, makes a set. Sam has a hand he's never folding. 7 and a flush draw, checks over to Bruno. 25 million in the pot. Sam only has 57 million in his stack, so easy to size us up to jam the river. 12.5 the bet. Sam will be calling this.
No. I've only used 1. I used it yesterday when there were 10 left. Since we weren't hand for hand, I was going to be big blind next. I was like just... And then Patrick busted, and they still made us play another hand. It was super messed up. It was just messed
King
up it wasn't
of
hand for hand in
clubs
the first
on
place.
the end. Sam misses. Bruno's set best, 50 million chips in the pot.
So yeah, I was just trying
Lots
to
of
not
draws
get
have
big
missed
blind
as well. You can represent some bluffs
So I
here.
had one there yesterday.
It's a dream spot with those 4s.
To try not to hit the big blind, yeah, to see if someone busted.
But he's still playing
He's
the big blind.
hopeful
Yeah,
that
even after the guy
Sam
busted.
perhaps is slow
Never
played an
mind.
overpair, has an 8.
It's you
So I burned a
abuse.
time bank for
It's
no
you
use.
abuse. You abuse the time. That's why.
Sam has made a number of hero folds so far today. So I think that makes sizing difficult for Bruno here. This is a man who likes to fold. I think this one he will fold. Wow, he has made the call. He does make the call and he sees the sickening news. The perfect run out.
GG.
Again, the deal doesn't affect it that much. They're still paying for the first prize, right? It should get us from 3 to 2 a bit quicker in theory.
Yeah,
Like
in
the two
theory.
big stacks can get it in a bit easier than they would normally be able to.
Yeah,
But that's
only
still
in
pretty
theory.
rare that's going to happen. Like,
Yeah, it's so yeah.
you still have to have 2 big hands. And speaking of big hands, Marty has a big one here on 10-10-5, and Matas has paired a 5. Well, this could get spicy. Matas gonna c-bet. What would you like from Marty here?
I think both is fine. Like if you're gonna raise, it's got to be like 10 million, maybe even less. He's done it. He's kind of grabbed out those raising chips really fast. Not a huge fan of that. I would take a bit more time. But then again, not a huge difference. But yeah, I mean, clearly raising's totally fine. I don't think you get an awful lot of credit in this spot, you know, because Matas is pretty short. You're going to jam a lot of your offsuit 10x combos in preflop. Like, I mean, you could even jam this hand preflop. Well, obviously you could jam this hand preflop. But it's just kind of too good, you know, to like take out all of your suited broadways as well. But I expect him to jam king 10 off preflop, ace 10 off, that sort of stuff. For what is, you know, 24 big blinds or something.
Matas is going to make the call, and with 0% equity. Not quite.
Tough to have 0%.
We'll round it to 0. Now it's 0. $36 million chips. Already in the pot. Matas just 42 million behind.
Yeah, another kind of awkward spot for Marty. I mean, if he wants to, he can jam here and try and like really rep the spade draw. Or he can bet, you know, small, at which case he's sort of repping like, so he's just gone for the jam.
Yeah, effective jam bet 40 million.
And I think Matas has to fold here. I mean, he's got not a bad hand to call with. 5 is obviously good. You know, like you would rather have 5 than 6s.
All right.
Because you want to block the pocket 5s. Although pocket 5s probably shove preflop as well. And he doesn't have a spade, which is good.
Right, and even the ace on its own is good, right? Because you expect your opponent to, if he's got an ace, he's going to check call the flop rather than the ones he didn't jam pre.
Yeah. I'd say the ace is more or less neutral.
Lack of spade, the key thing here.
Yeah. Yeah, and no middling spade either, you know. The ace of spades would kind of be fairly neutral as well. You wouldn't really expect your opponent to have too much.
All in.
Wow.
Nice.
He's put it in, and that is it.
GG, Matas.
Drawing dead.
Maybe, yeah. The excitement maybe getting the best of Marty a little bit there. I think they could.
Good game, guys.
Just
Good luck. Yeah. Good luck.
Matas out. Just like that. 10-10-5 flop. He wasn't getting away from it. These two battling it out for the Millions South America main event title.
He's played good, Bruno. I like it. I like his style.
Has your phone started bouncing off yet with tweets of hippos?
Do they know my? Maybe type my Twitter handle into the.
I mean, come on.
I don't know. Maybe they don't. Maybe they can't spell it. From the hearing. Hey, I don't even have Twitter on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Hey, this explains a lot. Why I haven't had a Twitter notification in so long.
Remember, guys, tweet at JacksIncredible with your favorite hippo meme. Best one gets $22 from Jack. 10-9-4. Both players flopping a pair. Bruno bottom pair, Marty top pair.
And
Both
cursed 2-pair outs.
Yeah. Even the sort of straight draws they could turn here. Make the hand stronger like the 7.
Guys, I'm installing Twitter to check out these memes. So I hope I have at least a few good ones in there already. Originals as well. I don't want you guys getting them off Google.
What if they're really good off Google?
How about also Photoshop's eligible? Like these hippo, like me riding a hippo or something. That would be like ideal.
Hippo Photoshops, hippo memes.
Yeah. I think if you do something with me in a hippo Photoshop, you just like auto win.
Marty betting 8.5 here on the turn. It's just horrible for Bruno.
Yeah, that's a really ugly spot here. I think. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see. Did Marty's hand shake when he bet? Because maybe you have to get a read.
Bruno using time chips.
I mean, you block the only natural bluff, really. Everything else kind of has something. Marty's been playing pretty snug in general.
Yeah,
so
good fold,
I
Bruno.
think it's a pretty good fold. It's very tilting to fold at this point, when you've put in so much. You've had such a hard time making any sort of hand. And then you have a pair, a gutter, overcard. And you only have 7 big blinds behind. But you still have to fold.
Just 7 bigs in Bruno's stack.
Do you know how much you're playing?
Now we will see who's a fake poker pro. Anyone tweeting a hippo.
17.
Money's money, guys. I mean,
Free money. I mean, just
if
do it
Phil
for the
Ivy's
fun.
watching and Phil Ivy wants to try and win $22, he should be sending you hippos.
Guys, if you're too rich for the money, you can also put under your tweet, I don't need the money.
No food.
You getting some hippos?
This one's great. That's very funny. Okay,
They're coming in.
I've already
tonic
laughed
people
at the
still open?
first hippo.
Make sure I got a cold one.
Wow, from Marty.
What do you say?
Guys, are the gin and tonic people still open? And someone's like, yeah, he goes, make sure there's a cold one for me. Like,
Wow.
that's calling it a little early.
Yeah.
I know you've got 20-1 lead, but,
Wow, that's calling it.
that's like popping the champagne.
Well then.
Bruno shoves it in. Martin, Queen 8 suited in the big. This is going to be a call, right? I mean, it's only for 5 bigs. Does make the call, and Bruno, wouldn't you know it, is dominated.
No deuce.
No deuce.
Dame Duque. Melhor mão que eu peguei dos últimos 20 minutos. Dame Duque.
Reasonable split chance, of course. 2 queen highs, but Bruno needing a deuce.
Tenho tipo 18 milhões. Dame 8.
Oito.
Ace Jack 3, couple of diamonds.
He's got a backdoor
As
flush draw.
3 vala.
Bruno
8.
with the backdoor diamond draw.
Black 8.
Martin, though, over 50% to win the tournament in this hand. Well, here it comes, Jack. Here it comes.
Diamante e double.
Yeah.
11 outs for the double.
He has 4 diamonds.
A brick will make Martin your champion.
Spades.
Brick it is. 10 of spades on the end. Marty Mathis is the champion.
This moment together.
Good game.
We'll make sure to get everything done. Don't worry. You can get my information from Tiago on
No
WhatsApp.
worries, no worries.
Well, there we go, Jack. Just like that. A series
It's
of
mine This is mine now? Thank you very much.
GG.
Didi Fast in the mix. What a surprise. There's a rail and Didi's on it. Does Didi even play poker? Does he just hang around?
His best friend Didi just showed up.
That's the Party Poker Live leaderboard. 20 days left.
Winner of the Million South America. Will he win the Party Poker
nice.
leaderboard? Still up top.
That's very nice.
He's a fun champion.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, can we not forget this against that was tremendous. It didn't
Can he
involve
get it
Bruno
credited
Dolce.
into his Party Poker Live account? That's what I want to know.
Round of applause for him, please.
In PPL dollars.
Wow, there's a lot of energy in this young man. Bruno Volkmann, second place finisher, of course, there. Round of applause for him. Shit played this tournament for a very long time. And, well, even when you come in, one of 6, second's not a bad result, is it?
My name's Martin,
Of course, I'm sure he's,
not Robert.
I'm sure he's sad not to have taken the title. Of course, before we go down to the floor, I just want to take a chance to thank everyone who's helped me
It's the
out in
best
the booth
website
this
online,
week.
I
So
tell
we
you
have
what.
Jack Sinclair alongside Cyber Night Round,
You're
scrolling
very
through Hippo pictures. Tom Hall, of course, he put a long stint in here of multiple
Buy
days.
Bitcoin? That's what
Midi?
I'm doing with my money.
Midi helped me out. We had Ludo in. I had Brian Piccioli come in earlier today. And then, of course, the man himself, Mr. Phil Helmuth, dropped some insight on us. But for now, this is your champion. And, well, myself and Jack will be back. Millions North America in a couple months' time. Jack will be winning the event. I'll just be commentating on it.
Can't wait.
Put it in the
Does
wheelbarrow.
that sound good to you?
Sounds great. Sounds ideal.
Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the coverage all week. It's been pretty special here. Enyo winning the
Hey,
Rio
buy Bitcoin.
Open.
Buy Bitcoin.
Marty winning the
That's
main
what I'm
event.
doing.
Sounds like he's punting it all. We're going to just stick it in the coin.
Yeah, not. That's not Sinclair approved, but
Oh, look,
hey,
it's
you,
it by
you win
magic.
it, you do it, you won.
I'm on the floor, so I'm gonna throw it down to myself, Jack. Thanks for coming in today.
It's been a pleasure.
At some point it was.
Tournament's
At some points it
over,
wasn't.
but the Hippo memes have just begun.
Hippo memes have just begun. All right, let's hear from Marty. All right, I am here with our winner, the champion of Millions South America, Marty Mattis. How does that sound, buddy?
Man, it's crazy. It really feels like a dream. I've been waiting for this moment for 12 years, playing every day. It just feels amazing to have all my friends here, my family watching. There's everybody, like, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, everybody. Like, thank you. Like, it means the world to me. The money's awesome, but it means more to just have all this energy from all the people I love here with me. It means everything.
Right, and that really came across, I think, during the heads up. You could tell you seem quite animated, and I was discussing earlier in commentary with Phil Helmuth, we sort of looked through your results, and it seemed like you'd had multiple last 2 table finishes in big events, but hadn't quite got it
Yeah.
done. At what point in this tournament did you feel? Did you feel at any point that you were destined for a big score in this one?
Not necessarily. I was very short on the bubble. I barely snuck into the money. I really didn't have many chips going into today. There was no point where I was like, this is mine, but you have to have confidence in yourself and just confidence in the decisions you make. And I felt confident that I was going to do my best.
Right. And yeah, it's worth noting, obviously, you came in today 5th of 6th in chips for just under 30 million. So
Yeah, 29.9. So
expectations, you're like, okay, let's see what we can get out of this. Maybe a couple of ladders, but
yeah,
it's hard to
just to come away with a win, you just don't think it's going to happen. But as Kevin Garnett once said, anything's possible.
And we saw you had one shot earlier on in the heads-up match to win it. You got it in with the king high flush draw against a made flush. And
Yeah.
when you lost that part, how did you feel? Because you think maybe that's your shot. You're now an underdog again in chips, or do you still think I can bring this back?
I still felt pretty confident. It obviously sucks I couldn't just end it there. I mean, I could have been drinking and eating. We could have been partying already, you know what I mean? So it's never that easy, though. So it was a grind, and I'm glad it was. Bruno played great. He's an amazingly nice guy. All the guys at the final table, very talented players. I was just the one who was more fortunate today and yesterday.
Well, there you go. Here is our champion once again, Millions South America main event champion. Nice ring to it, huh? And maybe you can take a day off tomorrow, the PPL grind, or not? They might be catching you up on the leaderboard, right?
I think they might have. I have a flight out at 9 tomorrow. I think I'm going to go to the beach, but I'd probably still play a couple games on my cell phone while I'm there.
This is it. This guy's a grinder. Thanks everyone for watching. It's been an amazing week here at the Copacabana Palace. Thanks to all the staff and everyone in Brazil for making this tour feel so welcome here. And congratulations once more, your champion, Marty Matus.
Thank you.